is Mamishari. I am in grade 8D. These days we do small presentation that is about properties of matter. And this presentation gives to us Miss Shama Liena Patirana to do. And this is introduction of our presentation. So bye. We will meet of end.
Hi everybody, I am Shiny Sanjana. My school is Sandalanka Central College. I am in grade 8. Our lesson is Properties of Matter. After the lesson, I like to thank Krisma for giving me the chance. Let's move to our lesson. Our lesson is Properties of Matter. Under that lesson, first we are talk about discontinuous nature of matter. The status of matter exists as a collection of particle spaces among them are called discontinuous nature of matter. Then we are talk about discontinuous nature of solids, liquid and gases. In the first figure, you can be seen discontinuous nature of solid, and the other picture you can be seen discontinuous nature of gaseous, and the last picture you can be seen discontinuous nature of liquid. Now we are talk about classification of things. The things can be divided into two parts. They are matter and non-matter. Now we talk about matter and non-matter separately. Matter. Do you know what is mean by matter? Matter means the things with the mass and occupied spaces are called matter. And the non-matter means the things without mass and non-occupied spaces are called non-matter. In the non-matter column, you can be seen different forms of energy, and the matter column you can be seen different forms of matter. Lastly, we talk about definite properties of matter. There are three types of matters. They are solid, liquid and gaseous. In the solid, the physical properties are the particles are orderly arranged, the particles are strongly bonded with each other, they has a definite shape, they has a definite volume, they cannot be compressed easily. Secondly, we are talk about physical properties of liquid. The particles are not orderly arranged, the particles are not strongly bonded with each other, they hasn't a definite shape, but they has a definite volume, they also cannot be compressed easily. Lastly, we are talk about definite properties of gases. Gases, the particles are not orderly arranged, the particles are not strongly bonded with each other, their particles are freely move, they hasn't a definite volume, they hasn't a definite shape, but they can be compressed easily. So, my presentation is over. Next, I give chance for Samati to tell something about her presentation. Thank you for everyone.
Hi, my name is Samitra Sood and my school, Sandalanka Central College. First, I thank for Shahina giving me a chance to present. We are going to present a presentation. Our topic is fourth lesson, properties of matter. Pure substances and non-pure substances. Pure substances. Substances having their constant composition, that is containing only one component with definite properties, are called the pure substances. Example for pure substances: silver, sugar, copper, pure water, iron, and etc. This is the picture of the sugar. And this is the picture of the copper, this is the picture of iron, this is the picture of the pure water. Elements. Pure substances with definite properties which cannot be further divided by physical or chemical method into substances are known as the elements. This is the picture of the sulfur. Example for elements: sulfur, carbon, oxygen, mercury, silver, and etc. This is the picture of the gold. This is the picture of the mercury and this is the picture of the copper. Let's move to our next part. Compound. Compounds are the homogeneous pure substances in which two or more elements are combined in a fixed ratio. This is the picture of the sulfur powder. And these are the picture of the iron. Let's move to a question. What are the compounds we used in day-to-day life? Copper sulfate, sodium chloride, glucose, calcium carbonate, and etc. This is the picture of the glucose, this is the picture of the sodium chloride, and this is the picture of the calcium carbonate. Elements contained in some compounds. I give next chance to Manasi. Thank you for all members in my team.
Hi everybody, my name is Mansi Netra. I am studying in Vikramashila National School. I am in grade 8. First, I thank Samiti to give chance to present. Let us talk about physical properties of matter. First, luxure. What is meant by luxure? Luxure means shiny surface due to the reflection of light falling on them. Example, gold, copper, iron, zinc, mercury. Now you can see the picture of copper, iron and mercury. Next, hardness. Resistance of the material to break in cutting or crushing is known as hardness. Example, diamond, iron. Now you can see picture of iron. Next, brittleness. Being subject to breaking or crushing in pieces when the force is applied called brittleness. Example, glass, clay, eggshell. Now you can see the picture of eggshell and glasses. Finally, thermal conductivity. Substances that can carry heat are called thermal conductivity. Example, iron, gold, copper, mercury. Now you can see the picture of gold, mercury and aluminium. Now the time of stop my presentation. Thank you for watching and help. Stay safe and goodbye all of you.
So hi everybody, I'm Tarusha Lahirumali. I'm in grade 8. So now I'm going to show my presentation for you. Electric conductivity. Electric conductivity of metals: silver, copper, aluminium, iron, gold. The most conductive elements. The most conductive elements of the periodic table are metals. Silver has the highest electrical conductivity. Silver, copper, gold, aluminium, beryllium, calcium, magnesium, radium, sodium, iridium. Density. Liquids density: ethyl alcohol, olive oil, water, liquid soap, honey. Density example: these two objects are equal in volume but different in masses due to their density, low density and high density. Malleability. Malleability, the property of a substances that describe its ability be bent or hemmed into a thin sheet without breaking. Aluminium is very malleability, and that is why we use it to make foil to wrap our food. Other substances like gas are not malleable because it would break instead or change shape. Wood is not malleable, while copper is malleable. Thanks for watching me. Goodbye all of you. Stay safe.
Hello everyone, I am Krisma Mishari. I am from Pannala. My school is Holy Angel Girls College. I am in grade 8. So first I thanks to the Tarshi to give me chance to the present. Let's talk about our presentation. Properties of matter. Ductility. What is mean by ductility? Ability of a material to be drawn into thin wires without breaking, called ductility. Example, iron, copper, aluminium. Now you can see picture of copper. Now you can see picture of aluminium like as. Next we talk about expansivity. Increasing in volume without increasing in mass upon in increasing temperature, called expansivity. Texture. Feeling of rough or smooth, called texture. Smooth, power cotton. Rough, sand, gravel. Melting point. The constant temperature at which solid change into its liquid state, called melting point. Different materials have different melting points. Now you can see table. It's in different materials and different melting points. Ice 0, sulfur 132, lead 317, aluminium 660, copper 1083, iron 1539. So we come to the end of this presentation, and I have to thanks to my science teacher Mrs. Chama Lienapatran and my friends. So goodbye and have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Diana Dandil. My school is Newstead Girls College and I am in grade 8. First, I like to thank Krisma to give me a chance to present. Now I am going to talk about boiling point and difference of metals and nonmetals. Let us talk about boiling point. Boiling point. What is meant by boiling point? Constant temperature at which liquid changes into its gaseous state, called boiling point. Four substances have a constant boiling point, but different materials have different boiling point. Now let us talk about boiling point of different materials. First, the boiling point of water. What is the boiling point of water? The boiling point of water is 100 Celsius. The boiling point of ethyl alcohol. What is the boiling point of ethyl alcohol? The boiling point of ethyl alcohol is 77 Celsius. The boiling point of sulfur. What is the boiling point of sulfur? The boiling point of sulfur is 444 Celsius. The boiling point of lead. What is the boiling point of lead? The boiling point of lead is 1744 Celsius. The boiling point of iron. What is the boiling point of iron? The boiling point of iron is 2900 Celsius. Now let us talk about difference of metals and nonmetals. Now what are the features of metals? It is good heat conductor, good electrical conductor, lustrous, sonorous, can be hammered into thin sheet, that means malleability, can be drawn into thin wires, that means ductility. What are the features of nonmetals? They are poor heat conductor, poor electrical conductor, accept carbon, not lustrous, break into pieces when stuck, that means brittleness. Now we can see the difference of metals and non-metals. I explained it briefly. Metals are good heat conductor, then that means metals can carry heat, but non-metals are poor heat conductor. That means non-metals can't carry heat. Metals are good electrical conductor. That means metal can carry electricity also, but non-metals are poor electrical conductor. That means non-metals can't carry heat, electricity, except carbon. Now I'm going to stop my presentation. I'd like to thank my science teacher and my friends. Thank you and goodbye. Stay safe.
So you see our presentation. I like to ask how about it. So bye. This is our end, and thank you for watching.